So if there are one or two things that folks who are listening or viewing this should remember or they take away from our conversation, what would that be?
I'd say it all boils down to the fact that innovation is all about problem solving. And you do not need to be a techie to know how to innovate. Innovation shouldn't feel like something that is a distant concept. It should feel very approachable and accessible, because it truly is. If you think of it through the lens of it's about solving problems through unique solutions. And everyone, whether you're high tech or you're low tech or you're no tech, has a unique perspective on the world and a unique set of ideas for solutions that could solve problems. And because of that, I hope everyone listening tunes into our next Innovation in Action event, because we need your unique perspectives to help us collectively solve challenges that the city is facing.
Cassidy, what about you? What are one or two takeaways for our audience?
Yeah, I think I would summarize by just saying and repeating, everybody can innovate, and everyone lives in their local city and towns and can look around to see what type of social good. There's so many unmet needs, as we've talked about. And so taking a little bit of time to think about how we can solve those in new ways, and bringing together, other colleagues and community members and friends and family to kind of think about that. As I said before, every one of us can kind of inspire others and can take small changes to make an impact. So I think just taking the time to look around and think about where we can make an impact and what responsibility we each have to further our mission and make the world a better place is an easy way to start.
Great. So folks, we started this discussion trying to answer the question, can innovation be used for social good? I mean, hands down. We heard over 10 programs. Luke mentioned a few at Chicago Innovation. Cassidy mentioned a few that like the Sustainability Innovation Challenge, the Social Innovators Program, that large corporations are doing in order to have an impact. So hands down, the answer is yes. But love the whole Innovation in Action program, which was formed as a partnership between Chicago Innovation and Accenture, and really some great examples of impact across our communities. Cassidy also shared that this is actually even beyond Chicago, with the Drawdown Georgia example that you gave, or the program with I'm Angel. As I mentioned, I think they're just in the last few minutes that we've spoken, over 10 to 12 programs of how innovation is being used for social good. Luke, you did mention that innovation is hard. It is time and resource intensive. But innovation is all about problem solving. It's about making it approachable, problems approachable and accessible for others to solve. That was a great takeaway. And then, Cassidy, you brought up a great point that when we start with any kind of an innovation program for social good, we need to make sure that we have the right partners to take those great ideas and help us implement them, to drive them forward, to get the impact from them. To summarize, it's in Luke's words, we've got to make sure that our partners are innovation ready.